We're gonna go over adding a background image as requested, and I'm already logged in. As you can see, I've got the edit page and enable Visual Builder. So go ahead and click Enable Visual Builder. I'm going to, if you hover over the section, see it's all blue, this whole section here, from down here to up here, and we want to put a background behind it of some kind, and I'll just put the little settings wheel, and that gives you the option here, background. This one here with the little tiny icon, you put your mouse over, it says background image. You click that, and then I'm going to upload one from our florist shop because they have some nice ones. They're going to be nice and big, and we want some really big images. So what do we have here? Let's just choose. So we find one with a white background. Let's choose that one. Oh, did it go up? There it is. So I'm just going to use it. It's not the best. We'll take it out when we're done. And you can see that it's kind of like obnoxious looking. We have some options here, actual size or fits it in there, and then see it's kind of repeating it. Typically we do cover that makes it as large as it can to fill the container. Center, but we can do top center, which moves it down. You just have the flowers. Color blend, we're going to leave this overlay, and I'm going to show you what that is now. If I come to this first one here with the paint bucket, it's the background color, and I choose white, you'll see it puts a white over top of the flower. If I click again in this white area, I can change the opacity. So now we've got the it's being overlaid with this. This is washing it out. And of course you could do the same thing with the black. You would darken it that way and overlay. That's good. And then you can do it with the gradients. You could do like light to dark, or in this case it just chooses blue. And over here is the garbage can. You can put a pattern over top of it. You can do a mask. These are kind of fun to play with. If I click on mask, you'll see it's got different shapes. This is a blob. I can do something like that. Not necessarily what we want for this, but they're kind of fun to play with. And of course you can, again, reduce the opacity so it's not 100%. I'm just going to get rid of that. Definitely don't want that. Now this doesn't look very good, does it? So we have a few options. We can put a background on the image itself, which is this gray area. So I'll show you do that. Again, you click on the settings wheel, you go to background, and we choose a color. Now the whole thing's white, but we can lighten it up. This one might be more fun if we did it darken it up and then something like that. Other things we can do with the background, there's lots of settings. If I go here to image, offset, move it up, down, whatever. We don't really want that. Forgot to mention repeat is off. Repeat just does what it says, repeats the picture. What else can we do? Let's move this back to white. Bring it down like that. Up a lot more. That looks bad. I must have clicked a different color by accident. Okay, so there's that. That's how that works. Oh, I was going to show you the other option is it's called parallax. You notice here, right here, parallax. That kind of like scrolls your image. You see the flowers seem to kind of move. It works in certain settings, not always. I'll just turn it back to that. I'm going to go ahead and exit the Visual Builder because we don't necessarily want to keep it. And then I'm going to show you the program Pixlr. Kind of started looking at this. This is called Pixlr, and I'm already on it. And I'm just going to open the set of flowers. That one that we had there. Usually you want to knock it down to like a web size. I don't usually go over 1,000. 1080 is okay. Look, it's upside down. So we'll go to image. You may find that when you upload an image, it does go into WordPress upside down, and that's because you'll notice that even though we previewed it, it looked right set up, it's actually upside down. So let's just rotate it. Canvas rotation. You can remember if it's horizontal or vertical on these. So there we go. This little button here is crop. It's kind of off center, so let's just crop it center. There we go. If I unlock the background with this button here, I can do a little more with it. There is, let me go back to, you'll see the home, and you get the same options online as opposed to the program. A background remover, just click on that. And we'll choose this flower again. It removed too much, but we can go to fine tune, and we want to just restore it. Kind of does that. We'll do a bigger one. So you can kind of restore it like that until you get all the flowers you want. And then you can remove the stuff that you don't want. Photoshop does a lot better, but Photoshop's going to be a lot more expensive. So that's an option. It's going to be better if you have a nicer image to work with. I'll just for fun show you Photoshop. You can get Photoshop on its own for a pretty decent price, as opposed to we have the whole suite. And it really does have some great advantages if you're going to be doing a lot of editing. So let's go here. And again, I have to click this little thing to unlock it and remove background. And it does a million times better, as you can see. Their generative AI does a great job. It's got this little eraser over here. Actually, Gabby taught me this trick. If I click over here on the little black box, and then I think I changed the color to black. Nope, that's add. Change the thing. Flop it to white. Give it some extras. Kind of fun. It looks like a sock laying there. Let's get rid of that. So certainly you could do that. Another thing you can do is with Photoshop. Lock that. Is select the subject, and then I can invert the subject. If I can remember how, selection. You probably see it already over there going, click over there, inverse, and then filter. There's different blurs. Blur that background behind it. So, just some things you can play with. Get out of this. If there is anything specific that you want, just let me know and I'll help you with it. And that's all I can think of for now.